Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matt the Red. Welcome back to this week's pause. This week, instead of going on an adventure, the adventure is actually going to be inside my house. I'm really excited to be bringing you this. It's going to be like a guide slash how-to pause on building a gaming computer with the help of my brother, who's going to be guiding me along, and you'll see him in a FaceTime video during the process. But it's actually my first gaming computer that I'm going to have. I have purchased about a $500 computer kit from newegg.com, which I'll link in the description, where you can buy individual computer parts or combos to build a computer on your own. So this is my first gaming computer, and I wanted to have one that plays well, but that doesn't break the bank. So that's what we're going to do, and hopefully be happy with the finished product. I think the goal when you build your own computer is that instead of buying a complete finished top-of-the-line computer that you could buy for over $1,000 on plenty of places on the internet, the goal of building your own computer is to start somewhere and build up. So maybe I don't have the best graphics card, maybe I don't have the best CPU, maybe I don't have as much RAM as I want or as much storage. The goal of building your own computer is upgrading those parts, because a lot of the times when you buy a computer from someone else, a lot of those slots are taken up by the things that the expert has decided to include. Usually I would say that's probably a good thing, but for me, I want this computer to be custom built. I want to choose what things go into it. But today, it's really basic. We're going to show you from the ground up how to put together a computer. So I've got a case, I've got the innards, we're going to put those together. So I guess without further ado, we're just going to call up Nick and get this party started. So these are the two boxes I got. This one is the box that has the Eclipse case in it, and it shows you all the different components that come with it. Obviously, we'll see it here in a second when it's outside of the box. And then here is everything internal, from my motherboard to my power source to my RAM. Literally everything else that I need for my computer to run is in this box. This is the processor slash CPU, and it also comes with a fan, is what Nick says. The power supply is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Man, that's girthy. So this is my motherboard. These are my RAM bits, and I don't know, that might just be cords in there, but I'm going to move this box, and we're going to have Nick back here in a second. We'll do all the fun stuff together. I know you love this. Ready? Oh, that was very satisfying. So here's a close-up of everything I've got. This is the power supply. We got our processor slash CPU. We've got our RAM, our motherboard, and what I'm assuming to be wires. And then over here, we have our nice little see-through case. And the innards there.
Put your hand in the case.
And this part of the case?
Nope, don't put it straight through the big opening, not through the power supply. Yeah. There's little nubs sticking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are where your motherboard screw into.
Here,
camera.
Here you go, camera. It's still in the bag. People love unboxing crap, so I'm sure this will...
Before you touch it, go wash your hands with pretty good soap and make sure they're completely dry.
Okay. Look, I'm just gonna move over here.
I can see you in the reflection of the microwave. So the big white part, that's where the shield goes, and you don't have to do anything with that now. But hold that up to your case and see if the little holes that are in the motherboard line up with the holes that stick out of the case. Okay. So you're not going to put that in right now. Power supply comes first.
Okay.
But that's just to make sure you don't have to move anything. Show me the bottom of your case. What that looks like.
You want to see down into it or underneath it?
Either one. Okay. It's just about fan placement, because there's a fan on your PSU. Okay, so yours is going to face down. So show me the power supply.
So the fan is going to face down?
Yeah, the fan of the power supply will face down. Yeah, when you put it in. Some of them have two fans, some just have one, but yours just has.
So it will face down like this because the cable in is there. Okay.
So you can slide it in from either direction, but then there's 4 screws on the bottom, I'm guessing, like 4 holes in the bottom of that, or on the top, or on the front. Oh, yours are on the front. So the front plate where you plug it in.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, I see what you're talking about.
So you have to put it in, like this is your case, you gotta slid it in like this, and then screw in on this side.
This is the power supply where it's slid in with the back plates off, all the wire bundled up behind it. We're screwing the power supply into these holes on the holes corresponding with the power supply. I've got screws in here now, so now it is secure.
Get your CPU out, and we're going to do CPU and RAM now, so we don't have to do welds in the case.
So I've got the fanny thing, and I've got the chip. What do I need?
Show me what the head of the fan looks like.
The front or the back?
The front. Okay, that's the back.
Okay.
Okay, I already have the thermal paste. Don't touch that.
The middle stuff?
Yeah, one, it burns a little bit, and two, that's what you need to make contact with the CPU. Yeah.
So open up my little CPU.
And do not touch the pins. They're very sensitive.
Okay, so I've got this.
Yep.
Which plays up on this?
The pins will touch the inside of the thing just open. Find the corner on that, like flip it over.
It has a little triangle in the corner on this. Is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, that's going to line up with the other triangle. So yeah, just like that. And it won't have to force it, it will just slide in. Did you feel it go in?
Yeah, it went in.
Okay. Now put the metal thing back down on it.
Then clasp it down?
Let me see it. I think you have, that little black thing comes off.
This thing?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay. Like that.
And then make sure you get it nice and tight.
So when I push this down, it will get tight.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing? Like I should feel resistance?
Yeah.
Okay. Good?
A little bit. Now grab your fan. And don't, until we have it for sure, do not set it all the way down.
Okay.
Flip that.
Flip it like this, but don't put it down.
Yeah. You'll see little stands where the little pieces, little nubs are going in.
Yep. Does it matter which direction it's oriented towards?
Look around the perimeter of your board, and there's a little cord on the fan. You're going to want to get out of the fan.
Okay.
That'll plug into, it looks like closer to you than closer to me. Like up there, there's a 3-pin slot that you're going to have to put it in.
Right here? No, that's not it. 3-pin. Oh, one of these. It's a 4-pin.
Which one says CPU fan?
CPU fan, yep.
Okay, then yeah. So you're going to want to orient it however you can get there the easiest without having the most strain. Okay, so just get it in the holes and click it in.
And I just
lay it flat when you do it, yeah.
And then I push down on the pins?
I think so.
I'm good?
So for the next part is the RAM, so you can get your RAM sticks out. Yep, I think you got it.
Yeah, they're clicked in.
Yep.
So there's one. And
Make sure there's the gap in between.
There is. And do I want them facing the same way? Yeah, because they won't work the other way.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Both of those are clipped in. Okay, so here's where we were talking about the fan getting installed on top of the chip, which is underneath it, with the fan power going to the motherboard right there. And then we just installed these, and there's a little diagram up here which tells you which ones correspond with which. On your computer it might be different. And then we have 2 RAM slots, and the configuration in the motherboard manual said that there should be a space in between if you're just installing 2. So that's that.
And grab the IO shield and slap it on the front. We're going to see if it stays on its own or not.
Like yonder?
Yep.
Okay.
I think that might just be it then. So now it's the fun part. We're going to lay the case down flat so we can do all the fun stuff.
Okay. Case is down flat.
So slide your motherboard so the I/O are in the hole they're supposed to be and laying above all the standoffs they're supposed to be over. And make sure no cords are underneath anything.
Okay. Then cords need to be backed out a little bit then.
Okay. Screw that middle one in all the way. Maybe maybe a half turn before it's super tight.
So do that again with the next one?
Do that on all of them now.
So now I'm inside the case. What I just walked through with Nick is putting in these little screws. There are 6 of them total. And your PC, if you're building this, following these instructions or somewhat following these instructions. Sorry, that one's over there. Your motherboard might not line up like mine, but that's okay. Okay, so this, you want me to put it into the hole.
The big cord, yep. Make sure you got the right. It will line up the wrong way, so if it goes in, it goes in. You will have to put some pressure on it. The little wires that we had at the bottom of the case, those are all going to have to go in the board now. Okay, so the blue wire, the big one, that's pretty easy. It's going to go on one that says USB 3 on the board. Yeah, that's where you got to get it up to. So you might have to reroute that back through that part of the case also. Or does it reach all the way up there?
No.
You don't want to pull like that. So go back around and put it through that same hole that your other power supply.
Trying to keep all my junk organized. Hey. Hey, Nicky, you're so fun. You're so fun. Hey, Nicky. Moving and grooving. Don't need this for this. It says 12V input. So 12V, 12 volt input.
Okay, so maybe grab one of your other PSU cords, one of your big PSU cords out from the bottom beneath.
And it's gonna go to that?
Yeah, use the furthest from the base one.
This one.
Yeah, that one. And look at it, you'll be able to tell pretty quickly which side goes to which.
Okay.
And just slide that in.
Yep, good.
On either side, they don't have anything on them?
No, the only 3 that I have are HD LED, which is 1, Power SW, and Reset SW. And then I've got 2 floating ones that have 3 prongs and 3 prongs.
Let me see the 3-prong ones. Oh, those are for fans. You just need to go find any open 3-prong spot that says fan and plug those in. You're probably going to have to reroute them though, because I don't think you're going to find any on the bottom.
Both fannies are through. This fan is clearly longer.
Okay, put the longer one on the furthest one then. You don't want it to be on top of the board though. So you want it to like go around the board.
Like that.
Yeah.
There we go. That one's on.
Okay.
And that does seem to fit.
Alright, now it's time to learn your reset switch and all that stuff.
Okay. Well,
They don't go across, like if don't put them in like this, they go like this, not this. So they'll go 2, 2, space, 2, 2, 2.
And I only, sorry, let me bring this friend back in. So I've only got 3 here.
You should have more than that, I think.
Well, I've got reset power and HDD, like I said before.
Okay, so we're going to go down and see where we can put them.
You're saying on the bottom row?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it says reset is at the end.
Okay, we'll put that in there. It shouldn't matter which one is positive or negative.
So it can be either direction, is what you're saying?
I'd say just put them all in the same direction, though.
Okay. And then I see HD LED.
You have that.
I know. And then power. It says power like BPT or something.
Power what?
BTN.
Okay, you might not. Oh, power button?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. But this says power SW. Is that a different thing?
Power button and power switch, I think, are the same thing. Unless there's one on there that says power switch.
No, but then these are connected, which is weird to me.
Yeah, some of them are.
Does that mean that they're going to go together?
Is it just one each? Like they're just 1 pin each?
2 pins each.
Okay, then one of them's a power switch and one of them's something else.
Okay, so the power switch looks like it goes above.
Okay. We'll know if this doesn't work. We'll just have to start trying stuff. But
Right. And then this one looks like it should be here. So that is that. Cool.
okay, so hard drive is going to be next.
Top one or bottom one?
I think the philosophy is top to bottom, so top to bottom.
Okay. Well, there are screw holes in the bottom of this.
Yeah, put those in. If you have screw holes in that.
Yes, there are 2 screw holes that can go in.
Okay, yeah, put those in just to keep it stable. So we're gonna want one that has a little T on the back, I think. Yeah, I think that one. So get that the long piece that isn't a T.
Yep.
Probably an L is probably the right word to use. And plug the one in your left hand into the motherboard. I'll show you where to do that. There's one that's going to be labeled like 1 or 2, I'm assuming. Not that it matters because it'll find it on its own.
COM 1 or COM 2?
It'll be on the right side of the board. It'll slide in like flat.
I see. And you want not the T1 for this, or the L1?
The what?
Is it supposed to be the L side going in here, or the straight side?
The straight side goes in there. The L side's going to go into your hard drive.
Here?
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
In the hard drive.
And it's the one that... Where does this go? Next to it? Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
The other flat power cord that we kept out, you'll probably have to rotate it.
Okay.
And slide it in. Make sure you're off when you first plug it in, like it's switched to 0, not 1.
Okay. Plugged in. And now?
Put that on.
Put this switch on?
Yep. And then hit the power button.
It lit up.
It did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably good. We should probably go test it to the monitor now.
Welcome to the end of the video. We jump cut a couple days into the future. Once the computer has been built, we had to go through some troubleshooting just because we forgot to plug the motherboard in completely. We got that figured out. It's plugged in. I'm currently editing the video that you're watching. Wow, it's crazy inception. But if you come over here, you'll see that I got shipped a graphics card. It's not a top-end graphics card, but it is the first step in having a better gaming experience, and it gets the job done. So I have GTX 960, and I have another slot open to put another one in when I want to, and whenever I want to improve those, I can. So that's been the entire build. If you have any questions, make sure you let me know. So Nick was instrumental in building all of this and putting this together and helping me find the right things on Newegg to buy. Wouldn't have been able to do it without his help, and you might want to use his services as well. I'm going to link his Facebook business page, and if you need help building a computer, especially if you're in the Illinois area, he's the guy to talk to. So I've been Matt the Rad, you've been the audience, and this has been a budget computer build with the purpose of gaming. Thanks for watching. See you next time.